Greetings, minions! I don't usually dress like this, but because I'm doing a review of Ace Frehley and Alice Cooper, I thought I'd try and visually merge the two together and see what comes out. Ace Frehley and Alice Cooper at Rod Laver Arena yesterday, the 20th of September, 20th of October, for those who don't know what yesterday was when we filmed this. First of all, I have to give thanks to Jay Gould and Nicole Hart from Revolutions Per Minute for hooking me up with a media pass, much appreciated. And now we'll get into it. Ace Frehley, who you obviously know from Kiss and his solo work, he was fantastic. No, he's definitely getting on in years, but he wouldn't have thought of it, watching him running around the stage playing Kiss classics and some of his own classics from his solo albums. There was nothing in the set list from his recent solo albums, which was a bit of a disappointment, to be honest, but I suppose he's going to play the songs that for people who know who he is. Apart from the expected songs like Hard Times and Shock Me and Rocket Ride and Talk to Me and Strange Ways, he played some Kiss classics, Detroit Rock City and Deuce. With the drummer singing, that was pretty impressive and a lot of fun. A lot of Kiss fans in the audience bopping along, and it was good to see Ace, even though I missed the first 20 minutes, which I will never forgive myself because he played Hard Times from Dynasty, and that song saves that album, which is not a disco album. Now the main event, Alice Cooper. And Alice, being almost 69 years old, you would expect he would be toning things down, but he just continues to get better and better and better. Opening up with a Take No Prisoners attitude, he just goes straight into Brutal Planet from his Industrial Metal album, and from then on just continues to slay it again and again and again. The second track, No More Mr. Nice Guy, the guy is jumping up and down and shadowboxing. And like I said, he's going to be 70 very soon. The guy just doesn't slow down. Enough classics to please the classic fans of the Alice era from the old days. The first third of the show would probably be just straight up rock show, no theatrics at all. Classics include No More Mr. Nice Guy, Under My Wheels, Department of Youth, Billion Dollar Babies, I'm 18, School's Out, which they closed the show with. And of course, more recent, well, Poison, not that recent anymore, but different era to his original. And Feed My Frankenstein, which included a giant Alice zombie Frankenstein giant, which is always pretty cool. Couple of newer songs, Woman of Mass Destruction from the Dirty Diamonds album, fucked up there, and Paranoid Personality, the only song he played off the newer album. I do hope, and I think he will add some more new songs like he usually does. Early on in the tour, he tends to just pick one song and then he adds a few more later on. As Alice always does, he brought out some old tracks, so most people won't be familiar with the song Pain unless you're a pretty hardcore fan. It's from the album Flush the Fashion. And The World Needs Guts from the Constrictor album from 1986. And that song is just as relevant today as it was back then. And the band just fucking ripped through that one. It was so good to hear. As I said earlier, it wasn't many theatrics, but when you got into songs like Cold Ethel and Only Women Bleed, out comes the dead woman doll, replaced by an actual actress for Only Women Bleed, which he gives her the treatment. The Ballad of Dwight Fry. That song has just been a staple in Alice's set for so long, and every single time I've seen him perform it live, which I've seen him do it quite a few times now, and every DVD I've seen, he always does the song differently. I don't know how many times he can do the same thing and just give a whole new emotion and character to it, especially that line, "Don't touch me." Every time I've heard him do it, he delivers it differently. Killer and I Love the Dead. Actually, he didn't do I Love the Dead. I don't know why I wrote that down. Fuck, what am I doing? The band did do a drum and bass solo based on How Low It Flies, which was so good to hear that old song brought back. And his band just smoked it the whole night. Everyone goes there to see Alice Cooper, but Alice, being a complete professional that he is, he's not going to get anywhere if his band sucks. And he just always has surrounded himself with great musicians. Nina Strauss, holy fuck, she is an amazing guitar player. If you don't know her, check her out on YouTube and wherever. She was in a band called the Iron Maidens, so there's some pretty cool covers out there. But just, she nails the Alice songs. Her own solo performance, solo section was amazing. Overall, Alice, your career is amazing. I've seen you quite a few times now, and I will continue going back to see you every time you come. If you haven't seen Alice before, you have to unfuck that, because the guy puts on an amazing show. He is a major professional, and young bands can learn a hell of a lot from him just by going to see him and listening to his music. Alice, you rock.